try and put the car in reverse, it doesn't go in reverse. And there's literally a wall in front of me, and I'm like, oh, you're joking, right? We turned on a road too where it didn't look like any cars go. But of course, it's like a busy road. And there's a wall in front of me, I'm right here, and it's like I kept trying to put it in reverse, and every time I would let go of the clutch, it would start going forward as I'm giving it gas though, and it was going forward, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I literally put the e-brake on, tried just pushing it down into reverse, it wouldn't go down into reverse, and at this point I'm like, we are stuck in the middle of the road, there's nothing I can do, and we are basically blocking all of the traffic. So one car passes, I would just wave them by, and I'm like, okay, one car, we better hurry. And then all of a sudden, the other way, a semi truck comes, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, we are literally touching this wall. I can't keep trying to go in reverse because every time I let go, we're on a hill, and we roll into this freaking wall that's in front of us. So the only way to do it, like, is to pop it back into reverse, but I couldn't get it into reverse in the first place. So basically, I just pull the brake, and Jen's like, I was like, okay, there's only one way. Like, at this point, there's like an entire line of traffic, and we're just causing this huge like chaos in the road. People cannot pass us whatsoever. And I decide, like, Jen was like, okay, I'll sit in the front, I'll put it in neutral, and then I'll push it. So I'm out of the front, like leaning on this wall, pushing the car up this hill with all my might to try and get this stupid thing out of the way so I can just go, push the car back. Cars are just driving past us left and right, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I feel like such an idiot right now. I cannot get this car into reverse. Like, what the hell? And so then we end up driving, and I was like, okay, that was like the biggest shit show ever. Like, the fact that we just stopped like an entire street of traffic just because I couldn't get this dumb car in reverse. And yeah, then after that we drove back. So we got here like late at night, just exhausted and ready to crash. But I mean, the Airbnb that we're in now is so much nicer than what we had before. It was just like, it definitely was a miracle going from like that. And I was like, I'm not gonna pay that much money for the Airbnb that sucks when I can get like an entire villa. So now, and it's cheaper. So we have an entire villa, and we met these amazing people that have all 7 of the villas. So I think we're gonna work with them, do some photos, videos, and whatnot. No, the story's not over yet. That was just like the start of it. We still had to call Airbnb, get all the money back, because you can't cancel it. If you cancel the app, it just won't give you anything. So we left the app on there and trying to call them, but we don't have Wi-Fi in this house yet because the house we're staying in is actually new. So we're like completely out of data, can't contact anyone, don't know where to go because our maps aren't downloaded offline here, and we're just kind of like stuck here. And then luckily the owner brings over a Wi-Fi, like this little Wi-Fi stick, but it turns out we used all the Wi-Fi in less than 2 hours. I don't know how that's possible. There's like 2 gigabytes, literally doesn't make sense. Anyways, so yeah, we didn't have any data, and we're just kind of like, we can't call Airbnb. And then we had like the little bit that we had, we actually used to call Airbnb, and then we got a hold of them, and they were gonna call us back, and we're like, okay, well shit, we ran out of data, we don't have any data or Wi-Fi here, and I don't know how they're gonna call us because we don't have any Wi-Fi or data. And apparently they tried to call us like 2 or 3 times, and of course we didn't answer it, but ended up we went to go drive to the city and go and get some like groceries and food, and maybe look for a place to buy a SIM card so we could call them. And every time we try to find a place or go somewhere, we end up just like, we use Google Maps or something, and we're like, okay, it says there's a supermarket. Of course, you show up and the supermarket's closed, or there's not even a supermarket. And we always look at the photos too to see like, okay, is this actually a supermarket? Is it open? Turns out like 3 or 4 of them are closed. So that was good. We just drove around the city, and driving in the city with a car that's manual, it's not fun. We ended up finding a supermarket that had food and stuff, and then they got us a little bit more data, or I don't know what happened, the thing just started working for a little bit. So got back to the house, and that time we're just like, okay, well, we can't really do much, and hung out and just worked on a few things, and then ended up going to sleep. The second night that we were here, actually, it was like, I guess, super stormy or something, and the wind was just like rattling everything. It literally sounded like there was ghosts in the house. Like, I shit you not. The door slammed, and I was like, okay, all the windows are shut, all the doors are shut. They even have like these shades that go over them. So I don't know what the hell that was, but we were both like tripping out, like just hearing stuff, and things were just hitting the doors. And so we ended up driving around for a little bit, and I'm like, at this point I'm like trying to figure out how to work the reverse still in the car because I couldn't get that to work. And ended up just going back to, still couldn't get the reverse to work actually, but we ended up just driving back to the house and then just going to sleep like late as hell that night. The next day we woke up and just getting ready to go, and the power goes out just randomly. So everything is now dying. I don't have any portable chargers because we only have a few adapters, and I have no data, no Wi-Fi, and now I don't have any power either. So it was like a 3-in-1. It was a great time. So I mean, the place is beautiful, everything's amazing. It's that when you're trying to work and you need Wi-Fi and you need stuff to accomplish what you're doing, it kind of sucks. So then we decide we're gonna go drive to the city center, and we get there. Sitting in the car, and I'm like, okay, I need to figure out how to get this reverse. And I was like thinking, like, what could I do? Like, I've tried like jamming it to the side and pulling it down, and didn't realize that you have to push it in and then push it over and down, which I was like, okay, well, because I remembered from one of the cars that I drove a long time ago that you had to do that. So that was like a blessing, like figuring out how to just do a freaking reverse on the car. And then I was like, okay, feel safe, I can drive the car now. I know how to go in reverse so I don't get stuck in a road or somewhere else. And we go to this city center, drive it down, park the car. No, I didn't. Luckily, I didn't have to park the car because we pull up to the parking and they park your car. But when we were driving there, the roads are so narrow and there's so many bikes and stuff. Totally smacked the bike with my mirror on accident. But park the car, go walk around. Shops don't open until 5:30, so we're waiting there for about 2-3 hours, and we get a SIM card. Now we finally have data, and everything seems to be working. We got a little Wi-Fi thing that they brought us, just recharged that, and now I will be able to upload. They're putting in Wi-Fi in like a day or two or something like that. Yeah, that has definitely been like the craziest week of like my travel career, honestly. Like it's just one thing after another. We were just literally getting punched in the face, left and right. And that, I mean, I didn't even include all the details. I want to try and keep this video short, but obviously it's not even nowhere near short. So yeah, traveling is not always fun. And if you're planning on traveling, just be sure you know that like it's either going to cost a lot more or there's things that are going to happen. It never goes out how you plan, which I know that from traveling, but like this was just like uppercut. It's like right. It's like just punch, nonstop. And yeah, it was definitely a shit show. But I'm glad that we're here now. We're getting Wi-Fi tomorrow, and we finally like kind of settled in. We got some food, and everything is good. Which, on that note being said, I am doing some different things to my channel, and I'll be changing a lot of things. So I did really spend like the time of chaos that we had working on building content. Since I didn't have Wi-Fi, I couldn't do certain things, and we were literally running around or searching for flights. And I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials, teaching you guys photo, video, traveling, tips, tricks, whatever it is, I'm definitely going to be doing. I know I've been getting asked a lot. Also, my story on photography and how I got started, so I will be filming that one very soon. Hoping to do some, and I will not be making as long of videos. I know in the past that I'd just make like a video of our whole trip, and those are really fun in the moment to make, but it's not really any value of you. And if you guys watch them, I'm glad that you guys watch them, and for those of you that like them, I still will make stuff like that, but I want it to have a little bit more value for you guys, and if you are watching it, like, be something that you actually want to watch rather than just another video of some place that you guys wish you could go, because really I want you guys to travel and explore things, because I think it is amazing. I think everybody should travel and go see the world. It really doesn't cost a lot if you're willing to sacrifice like basically everything. So that's, I think, the reason that people don't travel as often, is because they don't want to give up certain things or live not as luxurious. So definitely will be making a change to some content. Drop a comment below if you are even still watching this video, because it's probably going to be stupid long. And if you guys want to see anything specific, I am going to do a live stream on Instagram now that I just ranted off my whole travel story. So I will catch you guys in the next video. hoping to upload Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday if Wi-Fi permits. If not, may upload more, may upload less. Who knows? I'm trying to keep it as consistent as possible, though. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.